Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is Minnie and I am beginning a brand new Perfection Farm vanilla playthrough with you all today. The farm name is Long Pond Farm. It's based on the Forest Farm. Maybe I took inspiration from Taylor Swift, who really knows at this point. We have some short-term goals, obviously. The long-term goals are perfection, and that includes Journey of the Prairie King and Junimo Kart. I need to finish those. But short-term, we're going to aim for the community centre in year 1. That's the idea. I would also like to be married in year 1. So if you have any suggestions for who I should marry that are not Abigail or Sebastian, leave a comment and tell me who you reckon I should marry and why, and we'll pick one of those and go from there. I don't want to marry Sebastian or Abigail, only because I've married them in 2 other different playthroughs that I've done just on my own. Abigail was my first ever wife, and Sebastian was my first ever husband. So we need to pick someone different. Now, another goal that I would really like before the end of year 1 is I would like to make it to level 100 in the Skull Caverns. If you've been around my Twitch channel for any length of time, you'll know that I avoid the Skull Caverns intensely. So I thought this would be a fun challenge and really get me out of my comfort zone. As you can see, start off day 1 like anyone usually does, getting some resources, clearing a little bit of space, planting those parsnips. I spend some time getting that first little plot ready, and then we cut down some wood so I can make a chest, you know, just classic first day things. I always try and make sure that I'm either cutting down enough trees or picking up enough forageables on day 1 to hit level 1 foraging. And I try and stay out as late as I possibly can in these early days when there's just so much that you need to get done. So, of course, we do spend majority of the day chasing down everyone in town to be introduced. And spoiler alert, I didn't meet everyone today. That didn't happen. Yeah, as much as I tried to meet everyone today, I didn't. The earliest that I've ever met them in a playthrough is day 3, excluding the wizard, because you can't meet him until after the community centre cutscene anyway. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to have a whole playthrough just dedicated for YouTube. I've been meaning to work on and start a channel for, honestly, a number of years now. And I just haven't had the courage to do it. But recently I've had some changes happen in my life and I've been able to have a little bit more time devoted to content creating, which is something I'm really excited about. Like between streaming, a podcast that I help run, like host and edit, and now this, I think I got plenty going to keep me busy. And I'm really excited to share this separate journey with you. It'll be fun. This was my first ever experience video editing, so please be gentle. It's gonna be rough as I learn a little bit more. But hey, it's a learning process after all. So as you can see, I'm just clearing some extra debris that I felt like was in my way on the farm, and all my crops are sorted, so we can start heading off. We clear a path through to the bottom of the farm so that I can escape, and now we begin to meet people, starting with Jazz, Leah, Haley, Jody, Vincent, Penny, Emily, Elliot, Stop to Pick a Flower, Clint, Evelyn, Caroline, Harvey, Pierre, Maru, and then I wander on into George's house, just harass this old man, barge into his house, say hi to him, pick a flower, stop to pick a leek, jump on up to see Robin, creepily watch Sebastian for a little while, go and meet Demetrius, Linus. I have a quick check of just who I've got left to meet, being Abigail, Shane, Alex, Pam, Gus, Sebastian, Sam, and tomorrow Willie. And then we head on back down through the valley to try and meet Sebastian again, just hovering as you do. And then we're off to meet Shane, Alex. Shane and Alex are right outside, so we get them all in one go. And then we just pop on into the saloon and we meet the wonderful Pam and Gus. So after we've got those intros out of the way, I had a really hard time because I was waiting for Sam, I was waiting for Sebastian, and I kept kind of running back and forth a little bit. Abigail, obviously, I went to go and find, but she was already in her room for the evening, so I knew she wasn't coming out. And once I realized I couldn't meet any more people, I decided to get ready for tomorrow. So I made sure that I grab one of all the different forageables I need for the first bundle. And then from there, I grab some extra fiber because it always comes in handy. Jump on down and get some spring onions because you need those for food and energy early on. And I chop down enough wood to get a fishing chest. Well, not quite, but I start to chop down enough wood just so I don't use up all of my energy all in the one day, and I still have some energy tomorrow, and then I'll cut down the rest of the wood and be all set for fishing on day 2. Here's me just organizing everything. You'll see a lot of me fluffing around in chests. Honestly, I never know what makes sense to my brain. It changes every day, so cannot wait to get a glow ring. I tell you what, we're gonna start lighting things up a bit so you can see me a little easier. I do need to let you know that I have just come from doing like severely modded Stardew with things like chests anywhere and automate and stuff. So it's gonna take a lot of work for me to get into the habit of like checking everything and remembering to like take what I need in and out of chests, it's gonna be interesting. And we leveled up foraging. Now, day 2. We all know that day 2's primary goal is fishing. You got to go to the beach and meet Willie and start fishing. Now, I was preparing for that. As you can see, I'm about to chop down another couple of trees just to get enough wood so that I can do that. I spent some time watering my crops, and you won't see it, but I did actually like run into town right after finishing that field and realized it was way too early to go and see Pierre. So I came back and started prepping and watering for the like one of everything else and some extra potatoes. So the miracle of editing is I can just cut out all of my back and forth. But if there is something that you guys want to see more of, like if you want to see me struggling with the fish, because oh boy do I, you just let me know and I can adjust things. Now we did bump into Marnie, so I finally met Marnie and he see me shopping with Pierre and buying all the things that I need. And then we just plant those, and we met Abigail as well, buy crops, plant all these, watered that last one, and then we head on down to the beach and meet Willie. Now, I am not very good at knowing where to place chests, so I think that's a safe spot, but that's basically going to be where all my fishing stuff goes. I'm not going to sell any fish right now. I don't want to do that till I hit level 5 so that I can get that little extra money bonus, which will help later on. Got my first perfect catch. I was very proud of myself. Those are very rare for me. And we got some treasure, some nice bit of coal. I'm gonna need a lot of coal because I'm gonna want preserve jars and kegs and everything, and oh boy, we got so much processing we're gonna need to do later. So yeah, I basically spend the rest of the day fishing. I got my first iridium fish. I do take a break to try and meet Sam, but that doesn't really go so well. And do I do river fishing? Maybe I do river fishing. I can't actually remember. That's very helpful, I know. We do some beach foraging, which is good. Gotta keep boosting up those foraging levels. I've decided already that when I get the option, I'm probably gonna go with fruit bats, so I can run the chance of not having to purchase a fruit tree in the first year if necessary. Although I probably will grab the apple one just in case and hope for a pomegranate. As you can see, Sam's in his room, not interested in meeting me. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, and then we do a spot of river fishing just to get some variety. I also don't want to sell some fish because I'm not super familiar with the community center bundles specifically, particularly the fishing one because I'm not very good at fishing in the game. So we spend some time doing a little bit more river fishing and just hoarding fish, which is what we're going to do until the community center unlocks. And then once we're at level 5, we'll be able to sell some things. But yeah, basically, rest of the evening is just doing some fishing. And then we make our way home. I was trying to decide if I wanted to run all the way back to the beach to put some of that stuff away, but I elected not to. Yeah, instead we put like the forageables and the trash and stuff in there. I keep the fish in my pockets because all the fish are going to go in the fish chest. Just makes sense to my brain that way. Now I grab out my watering can, forgetting that day 3 is a rainy day, so I'm not actually going to need it at all. I'm starting to slowly build up my wood supplies as well. Very slowly, because obviously I don't have a whole lot of energy. But I did put my watering can away. I just cut that out so you couldn't see it. We got level 1 fishing though. Pretty successful. Now, this is the last day of the playthrough. We spend the day fishing and failing to catch catfish. I did find my first artifact. I spent some time doing a little bit of foraging. Spoke to Shane. But yeah, I think I managed to hook a catfish 3 separate times. But I left the full experience of those in there, so you'll be able to see. Just see me how quickly I fail. It's pretty miserable, honestly. I knew I was level 1 fishing. I knew I wasn't going to get it, but I had to try. So yeah, we spend a lot of the day here. There's one. A lot of the day here fishing at the river. I get a lot of random junk. Try and meet Sam. I hovered a lot longer than you guys saw in there. Obviously, it's sped up. Oh, picking some lovely flowers. It's great. And then I head on up to hover and try and talk to Sebastian, which honestly, this was a colossal waste of time. He doesn't come out until way later. So I probably wasted like an hour that I could have been fishing, which is a bit tragic, honestly. So I come back down and, yeah, pick more flowers. We love dandelions. We're going to hoard everything as much as possible. And we donate our first artifact. Of course, it's the chicken statue. Now after this, we head back to do some more river fishing. Love that extra coin from those quests too, by the way. So I'll empty my pockets and then we'll go and do a little bit more river fishing because I don't come and fish in the ocean until the evening to get some of the I think it was specifically to catch a couple of eels because they only come out in the rain. So that's what we do there. But yeah, back to more failed catfish fishing. So we're back in the river. And in a moment, Sam will finally come out and I'll get to meet him. Yep, there we go. I even reel in my cast. I wasted it. I knew where he was going, but I wanted to get it done. So At this point, I go to the saloon and hope that Sebastian's there and realize that he's not quite there. So I leave and then I come back in because I couldn't remember if I'd met Gus or not. So I went to talk to him. Turns out I'd already met him. So again, just me wasting time. This is, it's going to be a pretty regular occurrence. And then we wander up and meet Sebastian. Now, I did have a voiceover recorded while I was recording this, but my keyboard is really loud, so I'm gonna have to, like, get a wireless keyboard so that y'all can't hear me, moving around constantly with the clicky clacks in the background. So this one's gonna be a little bit different, of course, it being the first video. I'm still trying to, like, find what I'm comfortable with and find my own rhythm, but we'll get there, and I'm really excited to go on this journey with you all. Now, it's back to river fishing and we're heading into the evening now, so I don't stay here for super long, I don't think. I catch a few fish. That was another failed catfish. I believe that's 3 or 4. 3 or 4? I think it might be 3. And this is 4? Yeah, that was 4. That one might not have been a catfish though, I'm just bad at fishing. So, yeah, it's a great time. Yeah, my pockets were getting a little full. I say that, I have 2 spaces spare, but I decided I want to go and put things away and grab some of the night fish in the ocean. Specifically, I am looking for the eel though, because I forgot about that my first time playing. And, or I didn't know about it my first time playing, that they were only available in the rain. And it took me so long to finally catch an eel. Yeah, I did make room and I managed to take both the coal and the copper ore. I got rid of trash and, was it one of the dandelions? Yeah, I got rid of the dandelion, which I was a little gutted about because that was a starred one and it's fine, I'll get more. But yeah, then just do like a spot more fishing. I did not end up making it back home. So, you'll see me pass out in the town shortly. But yeah, I know this was a bit jumpy and I tried to keep it a little shorter because I didn't want it to be like over 20 minutes long, but I may have cut out a little too much. And that's okay. I'm still learning, but hey. I'm really, really excited to see where this farm takes me. If you have any other suggestions for other like little goals and stuff that I can be doing, feel free to send them through. Like perfection's the aim of the game. If we manage to do the community center before the end of the year, I would like to also be ready to go to Ginger Island as well. I think if I don't get there by the end of the year, at least have all of the stuff ready so that I can get there. So that means the iridium bars, the hardwood, the battery packs. So that's going to keep me pretty busy. I think the battery packs are going to be the tricky part. But yeah, I hit level 2 fishing and level 3 fishing and had a blast. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for watching, everyone. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment and tell me who your favorite person to marry in Stardew is. See you next time.